our special show For and Against. We come to you from Aligarh Muslim University, AMU, incorporated in 1920. It's one of the oldest universities in the country, just 140 kilometers from Delhi. Now, in Uttar Pradesh, of course, right now, the hot topic of conversation is elections. That is what everyone is discussing and debating. But for the moment, it's been overtaken by another topic. And this is a topic that is being debated and discussed across the country, in every home, in every corner, in every street, and that is demonetization. Now, it's been a month of demonetization, and there are still a lot of views for and against the entire exercise that has been undertaken by this government. So let's find out from the students what they think about this issue. All right, so we're joined here by students of Aligarh Muslim University, and some of them are for demonetization, some are against it. So who's for it? Okay, so this is the group for it, and against are these guys. So first let's speak to who is for it. So why don't you tell me why you support this demonetization?
The reason why I support demonetization, it is one of the best policy that was passed by the BJP government after its election. Yeah, it has some implementation issues, but
Sure.
why I think it is important is we face a lot of problems every day. We face there are a lot of illegal activities carried around in this economy, and this demonetization has just cut it from its roots. So all these were a lot of black money is kept in 500 and 1,000 notes. So just discontinuing it will create a problem for those who kept it. So that is why I support it.
Okay, so that's a reason for supporting it, and she admits that there has been problems in implementation. Okay, tell me.
She said that currency that has banned, right? But major portion of black money, they are stored in Benami properties, unnamed accounts, golds, and properties and diamonds. So these are the things that they are hoarding.
All right,
So
but
only currency will not affect the black economy. You know, black economy is very
I think
different.
there are going to be a few more steps that we're expecting from this government.
But not with this mismanagement and miscalculation. It has created total chaos. Aligarh is known for lock industry. You see, all laborers, they have been given forced leave. Nobody is working there. 300 people are working in the lock industry. Now they are working 30 people.
So it has affected the economy, affected a lot of labor, and so how do you defend that?
Ma'am, first of all, the move that had been taken by the government of India was due to 4 reasons. First of all, eradication of fake currency, eradication of black money, eradication of parallel economy, and also curbing the circulation of black money in the economy. Okay, and I want to give one estimate, one statistic for you all, that about 23.2% of the total Indian economy consists of black money. And that is, please listen to me, I'm telling that, okay, please wait. And from it, 86% is in cash. It is according to World Bank estimate of 2007, and it has been printed by the Huffington Post also. So you can check the link also for that.
So the point you're making is that this money has now come back into circulation, and it's going to
Been taking for getting this black money eradicated and getting the circulation back into the economy so that the money itself can be used for the betterment of the economy.
Okay, so the point it is, I want you to answer it on the...
So no one from either side is debating the issue whether that this will achieve certain part of eradicating black money. No one's debating that. But the question is, does this achieve the end? Does this means, if this is a means at all, does it achieve the end? Because if at all they wanted to come up with this move of doing this, they decided on 7th of November, if I'm not mistaken, 8th of November.
It was announced,
It could have been
yes.
decided on 7th, we never know. That on 8th. So then, why wasn't the government prepared? So when I heard about this move for the first time, I was under the impression that this is a good idea. And I was quite assured that the government would have done its homework, would have come up with the notes prepared, printed, and that the next morning the notes would be in the ATM. But we were sadly mistaken.
But the Prime Minister did say that it's going to be a few weeks. He said till the 30th of December. So what about that?
What were the emergency measures that were taken to ensure that for a few weeks we can't just go cashless, right?
And
we
why
need to
there are no
survive.
any
We need to
official-
survive.
There is cash, but yes, it is difficult. Tell me.
cash in the bank.
Even if, let's assume for the sake of argument, that demonetization is perfect, there is nothing wrong with it, okay, the policy. But, like, are we going to, we are going to achieve it at what cost? There are so many people dying, there's so many people suffering, there are laborers, etc., who are standing in lines all day, unable, their entire means of living depends upon the time they are investing to it. Like, for example, the rickshaw pullers, the daily wage impoverished laborers, etc. What are we doing to them? We are achieving, even if we even if this achieves the.
If I could just give you an example.
Yeah,
One second, I want to take this point back to them.
Without, sans black money, even if the country becomes
the
like
issue
that, but at what cost? It will be colored with the blood
Okay,
of
so you're saying that the costs have been too high. What do you have to say to that? That the opposition is going on about. I think the list has gone over 100 now of what they allege are deaths due to demonetization. So what do you have to say about that? Is the cost too high?
Yes, you are right about that. I only argue that one point is that what happened in this demonetization. Demonetization is only for the purpose of change, and society always restricts change. It is natural phenomena. Whether the change is becomes
We always resist
yes,
it.
resisted,
Especially
and
a big change
whether this
like
resist
this.
will loss or gain or profit. One thing I want to point out that what is the purpose of the demonetization? Demonetization's purpose is the development, growth, and one should remind that one point is that growth is dependent upon every country's growth depends upon the institution, and institutions play a key important role to provide economic growth and economic development. But the one point is that no doubt this demonetization decline the improvement or the role of the RBI particularly. No doubt that this demonetization will decline the role of the RBI, because this all policies is guided by the finance ministry. That's why it is very bad. And we if the people lose this confidence of the bank, then institution lose its own confidence, and it is very harmful for the country. Then we must concerned about that to confine the faith of the institution. Without institution, we can't develop the society or the country.
All right, so he's making the point that every time there is a big change, there's an upheaval in society, does happen. Okay, who hasn't spoken? Come, let me speak to them. So, a big change, it does cause upheaval in society. There are costs.
Yeah. Costs regarding anything of what? Of human life, of liberty that the government is supposed to protect. Secondly, if we are saying that we will move towards, we are not achieving the end goal. When we are talking of demonetization, we are only talking of black money. What of the fake currencies? What of the new notes which will come into fake currency transactions?
Well, the old notes, the old fake currency, a lot of it has been removed because
has been removed, but it was how much? 84% was the economy which was in flow, 500 and 1,000 rupee notes. Furthermore, it is the RBI's account that only 0.02% of this money, the money which has been demonetized, was fake currency. So just for 0.02%, you tax 84% of that? Where is the rationale behind it?
Secondly, don't you think that a lot of us sit and complain? We talk about black money. We've talked about a lot of issues, a lot of us. But now finally a step has been taken.
Yes,
Which is a difficult step. It's no doubt about that. So do you think that we need to support it? Okay, I will just come back.
Talking about supporting it, if it would have benefited anyone, like our economy, we would have supported it open-heartedly. But you see, the economy of our country, like around 30 to 40% of our economy is based on the small-scale industries. And like for example, the Aligarh lock industry. I mean, it is on the verge of being shut down. So what? I mean. How are we benefiting? The GDP is going down.
Let me take this to them. The impact on the economy, I'll come back to you, but the impact on the economy, yes, that has been spoken about. But is there some pain that we are undergoing right now? Maybe in the days to come, we're going to see some benefits. What would you say to that?
When you talk about GDP especially, so GDP just considers the formal economy, right? But around 20% of the 20%. I'm sorry, this money will accounts to up to 20% of the GDP.
Okay, and this will come back into
if this comes back into the system, so this eventually has it to increase the GDP.